In other news, the building industry...
There's something in particular about a character that entrances crowds. He's a perplexing and completely unnerving Batman foil who was made right back in 1940 by the DC Comics group of Bill Finger, Bob Kane, and Jerry Robinson. A stunning marvel to observe, Joker's conceivably the best miscreant in mainstream society history.
Hello, kiddies. Meet the Joker.
His funny, sociopathic, and tremendously devilish presence has become something of a filmmaking custom. Much the same as with James Bond or even Batman himself, it's no little news when an entertainer signs on to play the scandalous Dark Knight enemy. Hello, movie buffs! This is your guy, Heisenberg, and you're watching The Watch Culture. Some were average while others were extraordinary.
Harvey know about you and his little bully.
Playing the characters is definitely not an easy task, but we are going to give you a list of actors who played the role of Joker in films from 1966 to 2019. But before we hop into the details, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share this video with your friends.
You ever dance with the devil in the pale moonlight? What?
Jack Nicholson. The character that revived Nicholson's career is additionally one of his most prominent exhibitions. Nicholson completely adjusted the daintiness of Romero with darker roots of the character's 1940s noir birthplaces. Upheld by Burton's creepy taste with a soundtrack that joined both Prince and Danny Elfman. Nicholson's Joker has become a bona fide film legend. By the day's end, what's incredible about Nicholson's take is that it's 100% Nicholson. The person knows his image, and he brought it full-grown to Burton's 1989 Batman film. Along with Michael Keaton, the film carried a resurgence to comic book filmmaking, laying the foundation for the new brilliant time that we're encountering today. Mark Hamill.
Rude friend. We can't have people cursing at each other on the freeway.
Hamill's interpretation of the Joker may not be very notable to easygoing crowds. In any case, for most fans of the Batman, his sharp, sly, hyena-like voice representing the character in the kick-ass Batman animated series is the characterizing Joker of our time.
There are 20 miles of tunnels under this place, and they're all filled with high explosives.
Despite the fact that most recollect Hamill for Luke Skywalker, the unbelievable Star Wars entertainer really owes a huge load of his fame to his work in voice acting. Combined with Kevin Conroy's exhibition as Batman, Hamill made for a choice, Mr. J, particularly when the animated series presented the strikingly unpredictable and captivating character of Harley Quinn, Joker's confounded accomplice, who's an appalling survivor of misuse and obsessive brain control. With Queen next to him, Hamill's Joker turned into a lot more stunning power, brimming with huge loads of extraordinary strain and fear. Is constantly sandwiched between his sweetheart and his life as a criminal, in spite of the fact that we'll probably never see a true-to-life Mark Hamill Joker. The entertainer's voice will perpetually be related with the comedian. Cesar Romero. Romero's exhibition as the Clown Prince of Crime is maybe the most disputable one on this rundown. Despite the fact that players like Leto and Ledger both offered progressively deranged and revolting depictions of Mr. J, it's Romero's lighter touch that has become something of a disagreeable subject nowadays.
Clown. Songs of a parties, my Cape Copper.
Like the remainder of the Batman TV series of the 60s, Romero's depiction is inept and ridiculous. Some long-term fanatics of the establishment actually think this is the characterizing Joker.
Hello, kiddies. Meet the Joker.
A weirdo who's a little startling and a great deal unusual. Others say it was simply too childish. Regardless of whether you figure Joker ought to be senseless, nobody can reject that Romero has left a gigantic unique mark on the suffering tradition of the character. Fun fact, it's said that Romero would not shave his mustache for creation, so in the event that you look carefully, you can see that the hair over his lip is drenched in white makeup. Crazy.
Something you could do for me, Doctor.
Anything, I mean, yeah.
I need a machine gun.
Jared Leto. To truly get into his character, method actor Jared Leto chose to go full technique with his character, which implied allegedly sending dead critters and, in certain reports, condoms to his co-stars. This gross conduct made for a serious unusual presentation, as Leto appeared to endeavor a jokester reprobate that fell somewhere close to Heath Ledger's unhinged exhibition in The Dark Knight, and a disappointed Hot Topic worker. Cringy and ludicrous, Leto's Joker is difficult to watch now and again, and the writing in the Suicide Squad content didn't help him, all things considered. This presentation was valued by numerous and applauded Jared Leto's exhibition in spite of his exceptionally short screen time. Indeed, even Mark Hamill, the one who did the voiceover of the Joker in different DC projects, said that he loved the manner in which Leto played his character. Heath Ledger. Christopher Nolan brought Batman into the modern era. His Dark Knight trilogy changed the game for the hero, warping the spooky-off aesthetic of the Burton era into the much scarier, much more realistic world of a post-9/11 America. Heath Ledger's Joker, not at all like Romero and Nicholson, Ledger's Joker feels genuinely upset. The character purportedly followed elusive and unforeseen sources like Tom Waits, A Clockwork Orange, and texts from old comic books also. Obviously, with a splendid tradition of Heath Ledger's Joker comes the grievous closure that we are as yet grieving right up till the present time. Record passed on before The Dark Knight ever hit theaters, winning a posthumous Oscar and getting probably the greatest misfortune. His exhibition as the Joker is zapping, and it's the best the character has ever been.
It's gone.
Joaquin Phoenix.
My life is nothing but a comedy.
Joaquin Phoenix's interpretation of Joker is truly the character at its most bleak, its most realistic, and its most up. In Todd Phillips' Joker, the villain's origin begins at Arthur Fleck, a poverty-stricken, mentally ill man who is being beaten down by society. He uses this as an excuse to carry out a number of horrible acts that incite violence across Gotham. Phoenix's performance is incredible, from the little tics to the dancing, to his pathological laughter. But it feels as if, at times, Phoenix is doing too much. This version of the Joker is also too human, as if he's begging you to sympathize with his character. It doesn't help that the film leaves the audience with little resolve. This character, the people of Gotham, the audience, we learn nothing. It's a take on the Joker that is entirely zero fun. In his darkest moments, even Ledger's gritty Joker was actually kinda funny. And isn't that levity at least one trait we should kind of expect from the clown prince of crime? If you like this video, then make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos in the future. Also, hit the bell icon to stay up to date and be the first one to watch our latest videos.